Hello, everybody, and welcome to What It Means to Be a Servant. I can't tell you how excited I am that everybody is listening right now and to know that this is going to be a new journey. I can't wait to give the different viewpoints, this whole outlook on the restaurant industry, the approaches that I feel people can receive from this, the gifts, humbleness, and I am so appreciative of everyone that has supported me. And thank you so much for listening. Welcome to What It Means to Be a Servant today. Something I wanted to elaborate on is we are all servants in one way or another. In the restaurant industry, you have the representation of how you carry yourself, you're providing services, the presentation of the food is a huge priority. And something to link to this is how we carry these same principles in everyday life. And so we have our purpose, we have our talents, we have our strengths, and we're all different, and we carry a different suave style, if you will. And the beautiful thing about this is you're able to give this to others. And as I was saying before, the representation of the food. How do you represent yourself? How are you carrying yourself? How are you representing your company or the place that you work at or your family? And when you're in the restaurant, you approach the table, you introduce yourself, and from that moment, in the past it's been a statistic of someone judges you within that 5 seconds of knowing you. And I have just gone through a phase where I want to be that positive, that motivation. That's what I want someone to see in me within the first 5 seconds. So how are you doing this in your everyday life? And you have your own personal way. You represent the menu when you're a servant, when you're a server, and you're saying, what beverages we have and appetizers and main course and dessert. I get most excited about dessert because that's something I have a passion for. When we have a passion for something, we're able to have that light in somebody and say, I think this is great, and get people excited about what can come from things. In coffee stands, you have your different styles of coffees, teas, breakfast items. A person wants to know that the product that they're buying into is worth it. Like, why should I buy this? Why should I be involved in this? And when we have our relationships, when we have the places that we go to, I feel a lot of it is the same way. We're trying to help each other in what product we're selling or what business we're working for. And I would just like to commend each individual of every service that you are doing in society today. With my job, I've been able to meet people of all backgrounds. From a teacher, you are representing the kids, you are giving them nurturing, you are helping them in becoming people of standards and morals. And, for pilots, you are getting people to their destinations of places they wanted to go to for the longest time. You're making sure that they're safe on their way. You are making sure that no matter where their destination is, that you're able to be a part of that. And I think that's huge. You have people that own bars and restaurants, and they want their guests to have a great experience. They want them to know that it was a great time, that they were able to make a memory out of it. And when you have employees that help you supply that experience, it could change things. It could change the way that a person thinks about that place. And it could be a place where they're like, hey, I just love them there. I want to go there. For managers, I can't tell you how important it is to have a manager or a boss, someone that has helped you along the way to be more than just an employee. I got to experience this every time, and to have the manager push you a little bit further, or to say, no, you're worth it. You have a chance at becoming successful in this field. You know, you have to have that in order to see, okay, I can be a person of strength, a person of value, and I think that's truly something special. And the way that I would say that I carry in life are the triple P's: presentation, positivity, and patience. So for presentation, I try and walk in with a way of seeing that I am grateful for the things in life, that I am blessed, that, I am excited to be there for the company that I'm working for, or the people that I get to have a chance of spending time with. Positivity. We're all going to have our struggles in everyday life, and it's going to be hard to pick up sometimes and to erase, whatever that hurdle is. But when you can kind of take your glasses that half full rather than half empty mode, I sometimes have the hardest days, and I don't want that to affect my personality on other people. I would much rather be able to be positive for others and let them have a great day, or how can I make their day better? And it is a practice, and it is something getting used to, but it's worth it, because you don't know if that could have changed someone else's day of what you were able to fill them in, and then helping them have a better day. And patience. We all need patience, whether you're a parent, whether you're someone that is working with someone that doesn't necessarily see the same eye to eye as you. It's something to remember. Give each other grace, because we're not all going through the same life patterns. We're not all going through that same effect of what happened at your house that happened at mine, or relationships. So when we're able to have patience, we're able to take that deep breath. It's like that deep breath before you go under the water, and you're able to pep yourself. You're able to lower yourself into that mode of, okay, how can I bring this up? How can I make this better? And so when you're allowing yourself that time and just thinking what you have to do, you're able to perform better. You're able to think better. You're able to do things more clear. And so if you feel at all that this is connecting to you, up a comment in the comment box. How do you do your triple P's? How do you do your presentation of yourself? How do you bring that positivity into your workplace? How do you deal with your patients in one way or another? And this applies to every person with every background. So I would love to hear and see how others deal with this. And it's just one of those things that I feel really needs to be observed, is when you're going out, when you're going to the grocery store, when you're going on a plane, when you're going into the classroom, when you're going into a conference meeting. Take a moment to just observe everything that's going around you, and really acknowledge the people that what they're doing is their act of service to you, that you are giving your service to them. And just really have that happiness, have that joy, have that inspiration of being like, I get to make someone's life different today. I get to take an opportunity to take that next step into what can change my life. How can I change other people's lives? And I can't thank you enough for everybody that has tuned in, and if you feel like this has helped you, please leave a comment.
With that being said, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone that chimed in today, took the time to listen, and if you want to leave your thoughts, comments, and stuff that you would love to hear more of, I would be more than happy to see everybody's responses, and I can't wait to give my next episode to you. Thank you. Bye.